All right. Let me let me
Cutting you
add
off.
this scene here. All right,
All right.
share
While
this.
while you do that,
Yeah,
hello
yeah, yeah,
everyone. Thanks for joining us. We are
yeah.
now setting up for co-working, which we will do for 3 hours. Of course, don't feel obligated to stay the whole time, but
No, you gotta
you can
stay the
also
whole
join us.
time. We already said this. If you don't stay the whole time, you're banned.
All right. Yes, you will be banned
Yeah,
due to my dictatorship. Um, I hope everyone is able to see that.
yeah. I think it should be good.
Okay.
Now you let me know.
Oh, you're using YouTube Music.
I I I don't think I've used anything else in the entire history of our show.
I don't think I ever noticed what you were using.
Yeah, no, I'm a exclusively a YouTube music listener these days.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it honestly it just is better. Has all my YouTube listen to music history. The I mean we're sponsored by it. You know, it's not a big deal.
Okay. So, what do you want to work on today? Or should I yap about that while you set it up?
Well, first I'm gonna do a little test.
Hmm.
So can you hear this?
Yes.
How's the volume?
It's good.
Cut. So paused. We got a post about this so that people come.
Oh,
Right?
well, I did, but I don't think anyone saw it, which is fine. I did update my PFP, though I need to update my profile with wherever this is now currently streamed.
Yeah.
So if
Oh
you
yeah. Can you
click
drop that in
watch
Telegram
on
so that I can
YouTube,
see it? All right.
yes.
I can have it. Yeah.
I think that's the downside of reusing the studio is that we don't get the URL ahead of time.
I feel like there's got to be a way to do it though. Like there's no way that people. Well, I mean, at the very least, we should be able to duplicate a studio.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's got to be.
I'll figure it out for the next show anyway.
All right. Well. All right. Yeah, I got to wait for that link. But we will be getting some co-working in pretty soon.
Okay. In the meantime, oh, well, that's cool. I
Yeah,
don't need to be here.
yeah. Can we what was that studio mode thing? How'd you do that? Oh, I turned it on.
Oh, yeah, you see.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mess around with this. Would you get that link in there? Awesome. Let me post that bad boy.
If anyone's joining us, please. Oh, there's someone on Twitter, maybe.
What's up, Twitter? Shout out
Which maybe.
a dying platform.
In the meantime, my to-do list today. Maybe it'll be nice to have like a visual to-do list. Or is that too much?
What do you typically use for to-do lists?
I just use the Notes app. Because it's the easiest way for me to put things in there. But it causes this issue where I now have to go through and be like, okay, this is not a task. This is a note to myself. So I need to pick those back out.
Yeah.
And no matter what tool I use, it ends up happening because it's like I reflexively go to the same tool for like every single inbox item in my head.
Yeah, I mean, because you just need one spot. Like, really, I tried to build this last year, or I tried to pay Greg to build it last year, where it's like a dump list, and then it sorts, like you can sort it as you put it into the dump list. I just didn't have the follow through with it. Like sometimes I have like ideas for stuff I want to make. Sometimes I just have like a random note, and then sometimes I have an item to do. And the item to do needs to be its own. All that stuff needs to go to a separate place. And so I think if my current thing fails, I might hack around on that for a little bit because that's just. It is a simple improvement over the to-do list model that I think will like meaningfully change how my stuff works.
Okay. Well, let us know. That seems very on brand. So task number one is oh, hey Cool Beans, where is Cameron's what?
What?
Where is Cameron's AI?
Where
Oh, dongle.
dongle?
I was like,
Why are you talking about my dongles, dude? Wait, what are we talking about?
I have no idea. Oh, are you AI dongle? I
I don't
don't know,
understand what's
Cool Beans,
happening
what
right
you're
now.
talking about. Yeah, let us know. But that's better than the original typo version, which you know, I don't know where it is if such a thing exists.
All right,
Okay.
Christian, can you? Did I change anything for you just now?
I mean, now you're small.
Okay, so yes, the answer is yes. All right, so
Mhm.
I'm still trying to figure out how to how to transition this stupid thing. Okay, sorry, continue.
I see. He's referring to the limitless
Oh
device.
yeah, no, that was very short lived. I have a review of it incoming, but man, dude, it underperformed. The like firm do not buy.
Should we have a list of gadgets that do not buy? Like the opposite of other people who like do sponsored content. We have like we would never buy this list.
Just add it to the page, the wiki.
The wiki, yeah. Okay. So yes, I'm organizing my lists, which there within contains the number one to-do list item, which is adjusting the camera for me. So I'm looking more face on.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to get into this first little sprint here?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna
I think we should just use banner. Should we use a banner or ticker
for what?
for when we're like, you know, the Pomodoro's going or something?
Yeah, sprint in progress.
Yeah.
All right, so
I don't love how it takes up the whole space.
yeah, don't love it.
I love it, Cool Beans. You gotta teach us stonks.
I mean, it's pretty easy. Buy and number go up.
Are you keeping track of time or am I keeping track of time?
I'm not keeping track of Jack unless you want me to.
Okay, well, I can set a timer for 25. All right, it's 25, but I think next time I need to do an overlay.
Just to confirm, this changed something on your end, right? One, your mic is off again. All right, actually, just so there's no confusion, no button. Did anything change for you? Can I hear you?
You're small.
Okay. Chat, did it change for you? I don't think it changed for other people. I think it's I think we're looking at the thing that it will change to, but it hasn't yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have the comments open because I can't work on everything. All right, I'm just gonna roll because we do need, because like you said you wanted the tab window to be smaller, right? Sorry, I'm gonna stop interrupting your stuff and I'm just gonna roll. We're gonna do it live. Does it not work when I'm messing around with the visual stuff?
No, I'm ignoring you.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, I took my hat off because I got too hot.
Okay.
Bye.
Classic. Whoops. Doing some work on OK Banger, and the music got upset with me. But we're back. Kristen, I had a thought. Sorry to interrupt your flow.
What is it?
I know we just said about not overcomplicating and over front loading the Discord, and by we I mean I said it. What if we had like an accountability channel? Like a soft one, not like a you'll die if you don't do it. Like I don't know if I love it, but
I don't love it because that is not a vibey friend hangout. If you have,
that's true. That's true.
but I know what you're going for.
Yeah. Because like I'm trying to. So specifically, the thing I'm trying to do is figure out how to remember that I've done 5 clips per episode, because I'm not doing a good job of tracking.
I mean, isn't the posting itself the record?
Yeah, but I literally forget which ones that I've done and which ones I haven't.
Oh.
You know what? We'll maybe let's put a pin in it. But thank you for letting me disrupt your work.
Wow. So, speaking of which, so this was my attempt to make it more face head on so that my computer is right below the camera.
Uh-huh.
But it still doesn't really work because I look down to look at what you're saying.
Yeah.
My ideal is where I can see the comment and see you are all within the same gaze line, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think eye lines are so subtle that it's like really, really hard to like consistently get it.
Yeah.
And I do, you know, I don't think I have like the strongest feeling, but I do think you facing me by default in the shot was better.
So now you don't like the facing head on.
Well, okay, so I think facing head on, like, for the show does make more sense.
Uh-huh.
But like what I basically have is like camera, and then when I'm like turned away, it's facing you. And so like you know what I mean? So it's like primary, secondary, as opposed to primary.
So the corner still looks better, right? Because I feel like this also doesn't look as good.
Yeah, I also think visually the corner. I mean, this is kind of cool. It's a little Escher-esque with like the corner.
I'm like, Escher, is that someone we're going for? Like you're just stuck in a fractal.
I mean, I don't know what we're going for, but we are.
All right, let me revert somewhat. And I had it like where I could do like a corner situation. So let me revert back to that.
Yeah. Also, I got a new drink here. Got a Irish cream monster in pre-celebration of St. Patty's.
Oh, that's nice.
So there was a snack in the Army MREs that, like, for me, the absolute best, because like usually you're like dirty and hungry and tired and whatever when you finally get the MREs, so they're garbage, but they're like, you're happy that you have the food. There was a dessert in an MRE. It was not a dessert. So sometimes they had like dessert. Sometimes they had kind of like dessert drinks or like supplementary drinks. A lot of it were like orange, triple B. I do need to go. I got some Baileys downstairs. I've been drinking less lately though. But so they had like little dessert packets, and so the drinks were usually like a Gatorade type, like an off-brand Gatorade type thing. But sometimes they had like a coffee mix or like a mocha mix that was like a little shaky in the bag kind of thing. My absolute favorite was the Irish cream one, and I would trade a lot of things for that. And so I just discovered this yesterday, so I'm very excited. We'll give a tier system ranking for it. What if we ranked other things instead of just books? I think that'd be funny.
I think so, right? Like, I think we should rank every household item, so it feels more like a real household.
Okay. Also, I just noticed this death leprechaun. Can you see it? I'm sure it's blurry because I got the single focus.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I feel like Monster has to have like 100 middle school boys on the payroll to just come up with ideas for their cans.
What a cool job. They're probably all
so
pumped
sick.
up on Monster too.
It'd be so sick. They're probably riding go-karts around the parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so far that's a C ranking from me. So that's a buy. C ranking buy. Well, I gotta send you a
ranking
case.
system. That is so confusing.
Oh,
to be
I'm
honest,
gonna add that to the lore right now.
okay.
Our ranking system. Oh, chat. We'll drop in the Discord. Oh, did you already drop the lore in the Discord?
Yes,
the
it
link
is
to it?
pinned under the lore channel.
All right, so we got a fan wiki page now, so you can add stuff to it if you want. Because we're just gonna add stuff to it because it's fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you can rank it, but what if like I really just don't want to try it?
Okay, then that's a default no C.
That's a difficulty. Okay. No, not because I think it'll taste bad, but because my body can't handle that level of caffeine. I would like literally explode.
I mean, I think first of all, I think you can rank off one taste. I think that's fair.
Okay.
Second of all,
Well, Yuhan would like it because she loves these like these sort of things.
I think the real reason you don't want to try it is because it'll be too powerful and you won't be able to drink anything else for the rest of your life.
Probably, but yeah, that's why I prefer liquid death, so that my heart doesn't explode.
Bro, how do I?
Thank you for the hashtag fun fact.
Hashtag fun facts.
Well, I mean, supposedly the liquid death people are more crypto friendly.
The what? What are you talking about?
Oh, liquid death.
Who cares? Alright.
Okay, back to the corner. Nobody puts Kristen in the corner.
Yeah, it's because you're a dictator. Although Kristen's putting Kristen in the corner.
That was the end of our Pomodoro though.
That was the end of our God, those are so fast. That was 20 minutes?
25, yeah.
Can
you pause the music for a second?
Yeah. All due respect to anybody that deserves respect, but I can't do shit in 25 minutes. I like barely get started. Like I got 55-minute minimum before I'm like start like I have such a ramp up period that like I don't know. 25 minutes is so short. I feel like I can open my code editor and like start focusing after 25 minutes.
Okay. So would you do you want like no timer? Like how do you want to do it? I mean, this is turning into a more realistic co-working situation where people just interrupt each other whenever.
I mean, we're finding a groove. People are here to vibe. You know, they don't have to pay attention. Also, me drinking this, it is suspiciously like Bailey's, and so I'm like disappointed I don't have like a warmth, internal warmth afterwards. I like take a sip and I'm just like, ugh, sobriety. Shout out sober people. No hate.
So if you're sober now and you miss Bailey's, this is a great drink to have because it'll give you a fart of that sensation.
Absolutely not. I think it would make me relapse 100% if I was trying to avoid alcohol. I'd be like, oh, dude, this is like. So actually, how do you feel about this? When I'm trying to avoid something, I can't replace it. I just has to be gone.
That's my current diet, right? But I still have like substitute recipes that are like 80% there for like 20% of the calories. Or else, like then you eat nothing and that'll just be sad. So I think that like I still eat frozen fries, but I buy the steak fries and I eat 11 pieces.
What's the logic behind that?
Because it's okay. Like the steak fries are pretty low calorie for what they are. They're very close to just like roasted potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah, so they give me the fart of a fry.
The fart of a fry.
Yeah, so you and I call kind of like liquid death is oftentimes the fart of the actual drink. Like,
Kristen, you're about to make me have a whole show right here because this is not. We got to put a pin in that too because I'm about to lose my mind. That's crazy. That's crazy.
so,
No,
but
but for real.
I have to
You
cut
do
out McDonald's.
so you try to like replace. So like for me, I would be like instead of I need a different category of thing because if I'm like using the same category, I just hyperfixate on the thing that I'm missing. And so like I I'm gonna blame my dad for this because this is 100% his side of the family. But he has like a bad sweet tooth, and so every meal he'd want to end with something sweet. And so like I grew up always wanting like a meal isn't over until I've had like a piece of chocolate or whatever in my brain a lot of the time. Not the best, frankly, not the best relationship with food, but the like for me, if I let myself maintain that habit, I like grab a fistful of like chocolate instead, like because I don't just have one, I want like a ton. And so what I've been recently doing or attempting to do is either like full not having that or replacing it with a protein bar because a protein bar isn't the same category of thing for me at all, but it does have a little bit of the sweetness so that it tricks my brain. But I wouldn't consider that like a replacement. I would consider it like a different thing or like a substitute. It's like a full replacement. I don't know if that's just cope on my end though.
I mean, it's all cope.
Cope all the way down. Dude.
Yeah, whatever works.
What were we talking? Oh, sprints. I think because like previously we've done them and they've been like 55-minute sprints. That feels more like a cohesive amount of work. Like I can accomplish something in 55 minutes. I don't think I can accomplish anything in 25 minutes. Obviously, chat gets a vote and they get to do whatever they want to do. But for me, that feels more flow aligned. What about for you though? Because like I'm not the only person here.
I don't mind either way because I'm doing much less focus required stuff right now, right? I'm moving a camera and all of that, so it doesn't matter for me. I can set a timer for 55.
Cool. I feel like I pretend I can do unfocused work when in reality, all I can ever do is be focused or not focused. I don't feel like there's the irony of me talking about doing chores post show. Now that I'm saying that out loud, that's funny.
I'm Willy Wonka face right now.
Yeah. You lose. Good day, sir.
We will whatever is gonna work is gonna be emergent.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go
fly.
back to the music and I'll set a timer for 55.
Word. Are y'all happy grinding?
Ding 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 ding.
Yo, we back? Was that a for me?
Yeah, that was for you.
All right. I'm editing videos, so I was just like, wait, that wasn't in that clip.
So I was just like audio over.
I just had like a full out of body experience of like, ugh.
Okay.
Oh, Kristen, my back is killing me.
Yes,
No,
remember?
no, it's not because of the length of the time that we're on the wrong sides. The
Oh, really? I thought in studio mode. Yeah, but this looks like I'm looking at you.
well, it's
But it
for
doesn't look like you're looking at me, so something is off here.
what is happening? Like, why is it in the editor? You're looking one direct. Do you have it mirrored somewhere? 'Cause
So what I have is I have it like mirrored for myself.
but that has
Okay, how
made
about
its
this?
way.
If I don't mirror, okay, so this is you see what you see, but you can see here that I don't face the right way.
What happens when you mirror it again?
Okay, let me mirror it again. So in the studio, in the live preview, you can see that I'm still
No,
facing
no,
the
no.
wrong
Live
way.
preview. Live preview is the wrong part. Hit transition.
This is transitioned.
Why? So that's definitely wrong.
Okay.
What is happening? But you do look right in the editor for me now. What is happening?
Yeah, yeah. Weird.
We'll play with it.
Okay. I think I can mirror in the live stream too.
There. That's it. That's perfect. This is it. Nailed it.
Yeah, but like if like we're displaying things like a pie chart or whatever on my side, it will also look mirrored
Show it. Prove it.
or something. That's what it says in the warning at least.
Okay.
Um,
Let's throw this comment up. Let's
no.
test.
I,
We test in prod here.
okay, so this one. Oh no, it lied to me. It doesn't look mirrored. It looks fine.
It's too small on my screen. I thought you were gonna do a comment. Yeah, no, that looks right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's bullshit. Okay. Cool. All right. But how to get rid of the
Cool. We out here.
dynamics?
But Kristen, it's not the workflow's fault. It's my chair. And so I actually bought a new chair. You can see it in the background. It is not put together because okay, it's not my fault though. I was putting it together last night, and when I started, I was just like, oh, the instruction book didn't match up with the little screw labels, and I was like, that's weird, but I could tell by the sizes what was supposed to be what. I get halfway through putting it together, and lo and behold, they had put the wrong screw package into this box. And so I was missing a core set of screws, and so the correct
the little
screws were on the
child
way.
in China.
Yeah, they really are paying those children too much in whatever factory that was.
Okay. So what's the deal? Oh man, if they're gonna have to send you the right like screws, sometimes that takes a very long time, and I feel like it's easier to just return the whole thing and get a new set.
Hard pass. I'm not repacking it. All the boxes gone. Because it was trash day last night. Perfect storm.
Suburbia problems.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I'm trying to work on is diction. Okay, so
That's
let me
it
see.
is that is a cruel word to describe the thing you are trying to improve. But yeah.
So I've been doing voice journaling, very similar to what you were trying to do with Limitless, except I just use Voice Memo app.
True.
And I've always historically had this issue with Apple products and voice recognition, where just like most of the words are like I don't even know what it's trying to match things to. But I recognize a lot of it is me. I'm just slurring when I'm talking.
You're drunk.
Yes. And so now I'm trying to work on it. And I also think it will improve our live stream because I noticed our sometimes our Opus clip is not correct.
Not tracking correctly. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, so again, the problem is my mouth.
To be fair,
So
how many
that's fine.
languages do you speak?
3.5.
Yeah. So I mean, I speak one and maybe a half of kind of Spanish.
But the thing is, I also slur in other languages.
Ma-
Improve.
Have you considered you have some sort of muscular condition that makes your tongue less like accurate?
To be honest, it's psychological. I was like almost like, mutism when I was a child. I didn't talk at all.
Oh, Kristen, you were like mute?
I would talk to nobody. Yeah, like I
Wait,
was like
that's
a
the
freaking
opposite.
weirdo.
You talking to nobody is the opposite of not talking. I feel like.
Oh yeah, so I meant that in the colloquial sense. But yes, I would have such bad social anxiety as a child that I would not speak.
So you feel like you didn't get practice?
No, and I think also it's just like feeling of like no one cares about what I'm talking about anyway, so I might as well mumble. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this live stream situation with you has been great training.
Well, okay. So I'm
But the
okay.
joke
Now
is
I'm
then what
infected.
accent am I trying to be?
Should we get some tongue twisters to practice our
So then I
diction?
went down a YouTube rabbit hole of enunciation practices, and I feel there's a market gap where all of them are so mean. Like
What do
they're
you
all
mean?
like, you have mush or lazy mouth, and you need to practice talking with a pen in your mouth. Do these exercises. It's just so like, you know what I mean? It's like the issue is with you, and it's not like kind and nice. I understand a lot of this is aimed at like theater kids who want to sound like they're on Broadway, which is fine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They straight up call you lazy mouth?
Yes.
Dude, what I feel like it'd be fun to do a reaction stream to how cruel these are.
It's just so nuts. And yeah, and I feel like it's like a musical instrument issue, right? It's like your
Yeah.
mouth is an instrument. You just need to practice and
Uh,
practice, having more mind muscle connection, like lifting with the
yeah,
larynx and
sure.
other parts I'm not familiar with.
Hand-eye coordination, tongue brain coordination.
Yeah, yeah. And that's how you get to be Kendrick Lamar.
We're gonna tongue brain coordination is a risky Google.
Yes, it is. And lazy mouth is a solid handle. Yeah.
It's crazy
I'm
they
too
say
poor
mush
for
mouth though. I thought that was a racist thing from Fat Albert. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not surprised, but that it's a
The
thing.
the I don't know if you've never seen Fat Albert. I'm not
A
gonna.
little bit, like clips of
Yeah.
it, but
So
not
like that's
OG.
fascinating to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. It has a lot of like super racist connotations too.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because I feel like there's a lot of like really great rappers who are really good at enunciating and saying words really fast, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, what was I on?
And eat what? I mean, we were talking about my chair until you made this.
Oh yeah,
about
yeah,
you,
that
so.
derailed.
Oh, dude.
Uh,
All right.
okay.
So
I
what was the deal?
also want a better chair, I think.
Yeah.
As you have
Oh,
pointed out.
actually, let me
actually,
see if the deal is still there because like I can't. I was gonna wait till recommending until I used the chair to recommend it, but I got it on sale.
Oh, okay. Yeah, link it to us.
Yeah. Let me.
Maybe we can turn into like a deals show, like one of those Chinese TikTok.
Pass.
Anyway, so this is what I'm sitting on, and that might be considered a bit sad for a lot of people.
I think the deal that I got is like over. Maybe. Hold on.
Those lightning deals.
Hold on. Let me test add it to cart before I plug it.
Yeah. While he's doing that, BBB, do you speak Chinese, right? I remember I was very impressed by that.
No, deal is still on. All right. So 14 hours left though. Let me drop it in the Discord.
The pressure.
Have we where does this
Well,
go?
tell me on the chair. What's the benefit of this chair as opposed to other chairs?
It's new and it supposedly has good lumbar support and it has a footrest which I didn't intend to get, but I realized after I purchased it as a footrest, and CNET says it was their best office chair, but I don't really put much weight onto those rankings. And it has something called 5D, 4D armrests.
Wow, it's breaking through
Yeah,
space
it has a
time
sense of
dimension.
smell. Esoterica Rex, maybe.
I like how what is the thing you told me that actually really like haunted me for a while? The expectations mismatch something?
Incentive misalignment.
No, when you say like a YouTube like thumbnail or whatever doesn't meet the promise of
Oh,
what.
value payoff mismatch.
Yeah. So do you think
Promise payoff.
linking an Amazon chair on a deal is a value whatever mismatch for esoteric recommendations?
That is true. That is
I
true.
mean, well, it's esoteric in that there's no context unless people are
Yeah,
actually
and
on
it's
the
also
stream
not
right now.
Amazon. It's FlexiSpot.
Oh, okay. Exactly, BBB. I agree. It is definitely 胡说八道.
Why are you making fun of me?
No, I'm making fun of the chair.
Okay, but I brought up the chair, so by extension, you're
By
making fun of me
extension.
by the
Well,
transitive
if you
property of
truly
insecure
believe there
masculinity.
is such a thing as 5D, then yes, we do make fun of you. But I'm pretty sure you don't.
I mean, the chair definitely has a time dimension, right? So it's
That's
it's
only 4.
4D for sure. Now it's the fifth dimension that is the hard part here that we have to
Yes.
justify. I think
Wait, how
smell.
does the chair have a 4th dimension? Is it transporting you through time?
Kristen, we're all in the fourth dimension. We're just seeing ourselves as a like. Do I need to go full
The
flatlander
chair
here?
transports you at the rate of 1 second per second.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Like in the same way that when you see a circle, it is a slice of a sphere.
Mm-hmm.
We are slices of an infinite time snake of our superposition across space. And
Okay.
so this
Are
is
we
a
a Doctor Who
Cameron-shaped
reference kind of
slice.
show?
What?
Are we a Doctor Who? Do you ever watch Doctor Who?
I've not binged the whole series, but I've seen enough
That's
to
impossible. Yeah.
I mean, Kristen, did I tell you that my original Okay, so I've had when I was young, I wanted to be a front man for an emo band. And I was.
This chair is outside of my price range that I'm willing to spend on chairs.
Well, Kristen, think about it this way. How many
Don't tell me that
hours?
the whole like you should spend the most money on what you rest your butt on.
Well, kind of. It's not your butt, it's your spine. And so like you use your spine in everything that you do. Because this is normally out of my chair price range. What?
Like
What?
this is the most support philosophy, but I use this chair because I'm of the opposite philosophy, which is you suffer now and you benefit later.
I mean,
I like how BBB's here to hopefully back me up on this philosophy.
So here's the thing. If we're going to be streaming longer, which I honestly, based on this stream, I kind of think us hanging out more feels like a thing that we should do. And like hanging out as in like doing our productive things and doing, because like I'm doing shit. I know you're doing shit. And so like it will be kind of exhausting in a couple hours doing this, but like that is the nature of the stream game. So like I have this floating. I'm gonna be playing more games too, and I'm sorry, I don't think you can play games for like 2+ hours with a chair like that one that you have. Maybe you can't. I
You
certainly
don't want to
cannot.
pay penance while you are gaming?
No, I had 18 years of penance. The all right, but so what was I saying? The emo kid frontman did the band thing as like a kid in high school for a little bit. That was my first like, hey, I want to perform. My second major like, oh, I would like to do some sort of performance type thing is like a career professional. I wanted to be a science communicator like Neil deGrasse Tyson. Like I was studying physics and I was like, oh, science is awesome. Nobody understands science and they think it's lame, but it's so sick. Neil deGrasse Tyson has like, back in his heyday, before he got kind of like grumpy, was like pretty, like he was huge, right? He was like the next like Bill Nye in a lot of ways. And so, or what's the Brian guy? You know what I'm talking about? The there in the mid 2000s, there's a ton of like pop sci physics books,
Mm-hmm.
and so he was like part of that wave, and I was like, oh, science communicator. So like, I'm not against bringing more science into the show. We obviously want to hang out, but like, I love nerding out over that stuff.
So we're talking about the science of back hair,
Well,
but bring
no,
it back to chair.
that was just me talking about myself because it's one of my favorite subjects. The chair
Well, we're still
thing,
talking about you through the chair. So,
yeah. The
oh, he's got a podcast that's now. Is this
I,
Neil deGrasse Tyson we're talking about?
I think so. I think I've seen
Oh,
some clips from it. He's
okay.
been
I
explaining
feel like Neil
science.
deGrasse Tyson has like recovered in my eyes, like
Well, yeah. So
since
he had
the period of the problematic things he said.
yeah, like I mean, you know, that was the late 2010s for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an elevator pitch on string theory. You know, I think infinitesimally small science is a little above my pay grade, at least at this point in
We are
time.
only at classical
Mechanics, yeah,
mechanics. Yeah.
dude. Give me a rocket and
Quantum
give me some apogees. Like I'll figure
we
out some
have
derivatives.
levers.
Yeah, cantilever. Yeah. Oh, but so the chair. Um, you sit so much. Like I have historical back problems from, you know, military stuff, and so like, and I know that if I'm like crunched up and not doing a good thing for my back, I pay for it that day, and then, you know, the following day. So I sprung a little bit more than I normally would. What's up, Aces? I sprung a little bit more than I normally would in the hopes of it would stave off me losing my motor function.
Mm-hmm. That's great. I feel like I'm going the like again. Who knows who is right? Right? Like I'm going for the opposite approach where this desk does become a standing desk. It's a manual one where I have to actually crank it. So I thought I'll do extra workout by not relying on
How many times have
electricity.
you cranked it?
You aren't that's to make fun of me for that. She's like, yeah, how many times have you actually cranked it?
Yeah.
And then but I move around. I have other places at home when I'm not here where I work and stuff. So so that's why I feel like, during our chat breaks, like there needs to be a better way to chill out our backs.
Yeah, I mean that's why I've been standing up. My big inflexible spot right now is rotational,
Yeah.
and so that's why like I bought a yoga stick, you know, those long ones,
Oh.
like a bamboo one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's bamboo, but so I bought one of those because I used to have PVC pipe that I would do to
Mm-hmm.
do like,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah,
shoulder
yeah.
flex, and it's real. It has been like a boon because I know it's only like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, but I don't do the like hip flexor stretching that I should. And it's like a way for me as part of my warm up to do it consistently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so, but I've been doing my,
Yeah, when you were doing it to the music, it looked like you were dancing. And I thought to myself, I should clip this.
incredibly offended that that's your view of my dancing. Offbeat,
No, it was really
weirdo
on beat by
stretching.
coincidence. So I was like, oh, this is a really good clip. Oh,
Oh,
that's going in the. I'll do it when I have time. This and me spilling coffee on myself.
word.
Okay, so, yeah, so I think we have just enough time to do another 55-minute before we end today. So let's do that. I'm gonna share the music and futz with that. Because yeah, it turns out it lags Cameron's computer because he's doing actually heavy intensive stuff. Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
We gotta make some music with our mouth while we do that. That's actually better than whatever I'm gonna play. So can you just do that the entire time?
I'm already winded. Heck yeah, Aces. Get those squats in.
Oh, no, I did it wrong. Sorry. Ack. What have I done?
Okay, Kathy.
I must have picked that up from a Kathy comic.
100%. There's no doubt in my mind that that is what happened.
Oh my gosh, I just opened up our YouTube stream by instead of the
Okay.
music.
New
Oh, you do
new
your work. Do your work while I futz with this.
new emoji in the Discord, by the way, the okay boomer emoji, per popular demand.
Yes.
So that's pretty fun. Hey, yeah. All right, chat. What are y'all gonna be working on? I'm gonna be cranking out some edits here. I've been getting some stuff done, and it's working out pretty well for me. It was going a little bit slower than I wanted because of load times, which is what we're doing. I think this is the best one, unless you want me real tiny.
I want you to be big and I'll be tiny.
Why? That's fine. I mean, I'm okay with it. Fair equality, I guess. Oh, wahoo!
All right.
What kind of
I
thing,
need to-
BBB? King BBB?
Can you hear the music?
I can.
Okay.
Yo, hit that thing full screen, though. Yo, that bass is cranking. I'm gonna turn it down on my end because it's a little loud for me.
It's loud? Okay, I'm gonna turn it down. With StreamYard, I had the opposite problem when it was quiet.
Yeah. It's the bass is intense for me, I think.
Who knew Animal Crossing had an intense bass? This is Kristen from the actual stream.
You're lucky that I had it paused. I had the volume way down because I couldn't figure out the bass issue. All right.
All right.
What's up, Asus?
How did it go?
Earlier, but welcome back. I'm good. I'm almost done with the book clip. It's a little longer than the 10-minute target that we kind of had, but and by a little, I mean it's gonna be between 15 and 20 minutes, but that's still shorter than an episode of The Office, which I'm re-binge watching. And so I think it still hits in the right Asus. I think it still hits right in the sweet spot of like, okay, I would watch this, but I'm also debating about, I think the full book review and then like maybe 2 3 to 5 minute segments. There's a couple natural segments from this that are coming out that I think would be good to turn into their own 3 to 5 minute video. Which is good. This is learning. This is growth. PogChamp for sure.
Yeah, I've seen people do this in they make like 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3 or something like that for podcasts and topics and stuff. And I usually do, once I watch 1 of 3, I'm watching 2 of 3 and 3 of 3.
Interesting. So just doing like a hardcore okay. Can you send me a link to one of those? Because I haven't seen that. Or I don't know if
I think one example is that like Rainn Wilson guy podcasts.
Okay. Dwight,
yeah. Speaking of The Office, the one with the other comedian that you were telling me about, I think his like the one you sent is actually one of several segments, and I ended up going down the rabbit hole.
Oh, interesting. Let me try to find that, and I'll drop it in the Esoterica because that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. So in that podcast Cameron sent me, it's about like comedians talking about the craft of writing a good joke and you know who they admire, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it doesn't say one of whatever though.
Yeah, it might not explicitly say that. Sorry, I feel like I'm mixed somewhere in the comedian podcast world. Someone does that. What are clips when you say them? So we're referencing both like the YouTube channel having shorts and also we're gonna start putting out these or Cameron has been working really hard on putting out these 15 to 20 minute just talking about a book section that we just started in the last episode where we talked about the book The Creative Act. Oh, is this the one?
The Creative Act is what Kristen said before she moved her mouth away from the mic.
The Creative Act by that's a wonderful title. The Creative Act: A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. So we talked about this book, which took about, you know, to be honest, I think it took about half an hour, but 15 to 20 minutes is pretty impressive. Yeah. And actually, the next episode, we're going to talk about how buildings learn, which is also a very interesting book. It is actually not a Stripe Press book, even though it's printed like a Stripe Press book. It's the other creative imprint. Let me take a look.
Yeah, Penguin Press.
Yeah, Penguin Press.
Oh, dude.
Yes, and when you are very famous, you get to have very nice covers.
Yeah, true. Our nice cover coming out this decade.
Oh, totally. We are totally, as you know, writing a book.
Hundy P.
Yeah. The one Eric owns. Who's Eric?
One of the Stripe founders, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay. Oh, very nice of you to say, Isis.
Appreciate you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, super productive for me. I actually finished most of my to-do list to the point where the blocker is you.
So I'm the blocker? I keep interrupting you?
No, I need to ask you something. This is like the next step is like I need Cameron's input. So I got every task to that point.
Dope. All right, do okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so, I'm vibing, but I could also use a little.
Yeah, we can stick around 5 minutes after we end the stream. I just want to ask you very easy, simple questions.
Cool. I'm down.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Successful
So
day, everybody. Good test. It's
yes.
something we're going to continue to do over the next few weeks, and if it feels right, we're going to continue to do it. As far as I'm aware, unless Christian was like, "Man, it was tough being stuck in this bubble with Cameron." I don't know though.
No, it was really great. I got a lot of stuff done.
Dope. Well,
I hope
everybody,
everyone
thank
else did
y'all.
too.
Thank y'all for dropping by. We look forward to seeing you Tuesday at 11 Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, I think is the translation. And if you still got work to do, just replay this because it's on YouTube. So just go to YouTube and then you hit
Yes.
replay, and then you can act like you were here the entire time. We do count that as full attendance
Yeah.
because if you aren't here for full attendance, you will get banned. Kristen does that.
Demerits.